Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today, the magician's gonna reveal his secrets. I'm gonna be showing you the best blitzball pitches to make you throw like a blitzball pro. I'm gonna start off with the easiest pitches to throw, riser, two seam, etc. And we're gonna work our way up into the most advanced pitches. So without further ado, I'm gonna be showing you how I throw my best blitzball pitches. Let's go. First, I'm gonna be starting off with the riser. So basically, if you're going for max depth, you're gonna really wanna spin the ball. I throw it like a normal baseball two seam, except straight up and down. No wrist pronation, no supination, no nothing, just straight up and down. And I just spin it as hard as I can off my fingers to get that backspin and really get it going up. Now, I do throw a rising two seam, which is basically the same thing, just I tilt my grip a little bit more, but we'll get into that later in the video. Let me go ahead and show you the riser. Everything I'm gonna be demonstrating is gonna be right at around the 80-mile-an-hour speed limit. I will throw some pitches at full speed, but they're not gonna quite hit 80, so it's gonna be right under 80-mile-an-hour speed limit. All right, here we go. First pitch of the day. I haven't taken any warm-ups or anything yet. Let's see how this goes. Oh, that was nice. One thing that really helps me get that depth is reaching out as far as I can, releasing the ball as far as I can. Riser again. Now coming in at about the similar skill level, this is gonna be the second easiest pitch I'm gonna throw. That's gonna be the two seam. It does require a little bit of sideways action, but same grip as the riser and everything. Now the key to the two seam, it's gonna be the same thing as the riser. You're gonna wanna get it right out here and spin it as much as you can so it will break that way. I do have the wind going towards the direction where my two seam moves, so that will help out a little bit here. Let's see if I could get some of them to rise too. Oh, that was gross. This is one of my favorite pitches when I'm looking to get ahead of batters or even to lefties, because it'll look like it's gonna hit them and then come right back into the zone. Here we go, last one. Oh yeah. These are probably the easiest pitches to mix up your arm angle and really do something wonky. Sometimes I like to go with this sidearm slider angle and turn it into a two seam just to get the batter's eyes a little bit messed up. Now we're moving on to the intermediate tier. This is gonna be sliders and curveballs. So first one, straight up slider. I'm gonna show you my grip here in a second, really get a close up, but basically got my middle finger on the ball with max tension and my index finger to really push it down. I'm gonna throw it at a fastball release point and just break it off. Now, I'm gonna be showing you the regular slider. There it is, that was gross. This is gonna be one of your favorite pitches once you actually get to learn the movement and start making batters jump out of the way. Really put emphasis on that middle finger and spin it as hard as you can. Now, same pitch, but I'm gonna go sidearm release point. I love using this pitch just to mix up the eye levels. It's the exact same pitch, same grip, same everything, just sidearm. And with the sidearm, you're gonna put more emphasis on getting around the ball rather than up and down on the ball. Ooh, that was gross. Now, finally, same grip. It's gonna be the 12-6 curveball. Now on to the 12-6 curveball. This is probably one of my favorite pitches, but it is really hard to learn. I'm still putting it in the intermediate tier though, because it is the same grip, same release as the sliders, just straight over the top, 12-6. Do not lock your wrist, do not bend your wrist or anything that will lead to injury. Basically, I'm gonna come over the top like a riser, slider grip though, and just spin the ball straight down. Let's go ahead and get into it. Oh my gosh. Wow, this pitch is really easy to hit for a home run though, so you don't want to throw it too much. You just want to throw it every once in a while just to get the batter's mind all mixed up. This is a really effective pitch to anybody who's crowding the plate a little bit too much or just is new to Blitzball. It's really fun too. Oh my gosh. And that right there is going to conclude the intermediate level of pitches. Now, everybody's favorite pitches, the pro pitches. I'm going to be showing you the knuckle drop, rising slider, and the screwball. These are for people who've really been around Blitzball for a while and have really understood how the ball moves. So let's go ahead and get into it. First, I'm going to start off with the screwball. Basically, screwball is going to be the exact same grip as the riser and two seam, except you're going to be coming from down under. If you really release it right, it'll feel like you're pushing it up like this. It'll start to come up and then quickly break down. Some people could even get it to have a little two seam movement to it. I just try and go straight up and down. So let's see how it goes. Ugh. Oh, that hit. Dude. You want to be aiming right on the top part of the zone, because if it doesn't break down, it's still going to get that really high part of the zone, which very likely is not going to be touched. This is one of my favorite pitches to get ahead in the count with. I love just throwing it in there for first pitch strike, because then it opens up the rising slider. A lot of people aren't expecting it. That's what makes it so effective if you can throw it for a strike. Oh my God. Here we go, last screwball. Now we're moving on to the knuckleball slash knuckle drop. This is one of the nastiest pitches to throw in Blitzball. I'm still working on this pitch, so it's gonna be a work in progress to throw some strikes, but I will try and get some over for you guys. Basically, the way you're gonna hold it, just like a knuckleball in baseball, except you're gonna wanna push straight over the top, creating top spin, which will bring the ball down instantly. You want a little bit of a push, but not too much. You want it to look like a fastball. That's where you really have an effective knuckle drop and will throw batters for an absolute loop. There's two ways to throw this pitch. One, over the top. You could really get it up top and push it out like this, or some people come to the side and will just throw it straight up. No push, no nothing. Just throw it like it is and it'll just naturally drop. I'm going to try both, but I'll tell you guys which angle I'm gonna go with first before I throw that pitch. Like I said, I'm still working on this pitch to put it into my repertoire, so we'll see how this goes. Wow. Since I'm not very accurate with this pitch, I usually tend to use it on an 0-2 count or to a batter who has absolutely no clue what they're doing. I don't throw it much, just so then I can throw the other pitches like sliders and fastballs more for strikes. That barely missed. Now we're gonna try the sidearm. There it is. That's how you get it to drop out like that. Now, on to everybody's favorite pitch, the rising slider. This is a pitch I personally invented long time ago. And basically, since I had such a good arm from playing middle infield in baseball, I was able to throw from down here and down here really easily. I've always been able to throw a really good slider up here, so all I did was lowered it down to my shoelaces. All you want to do, same slider grip as the curveball and the sliders, but when you stride out, you want to get as low to the ground as possible and spin it like this. So then it will spin up and rise into the zone. I have never, ever given a hit up in a game with this pitch, and if you're able to master it and really put some velo on it, it's very unlikely this pitch will even get touched. Let's get into it. There it is. I also like to aim down and into righties right on that corner of the strike zone because it's really hard to hit something that looks like it's going to hit you in the shin. I just nailed the GoPro. One little disclaimer, the wind is going with two-seam movement, so this ball is going to be more likely to drop off or just go straight. Ideally, you want to be throwing it with a wind going that way. That helps slider movement and rise movement. So you really want to pay attention to the wind, or else this ball may get crushed. That's money. That's what it should look like right there. Last one right here. That was disgusting. So there it is. Those are the pitches you need to pitch like a Blitzball pro. Make sure you go down below and subscribe. Also, go subscribe to the main so you never miss a Blitzball upload over there. Thank you guys for watching. Watch the recent video in this info card right here in the top right corner. And I'll see you guys later.
Make sure that they vibe, kick it at its spot. I call up Patron cause her wrist is on the rocks.